there. Fuck y'all. I'm not gonna fuck with any of you. I need to do what's going on. I put the names on you, bro. I know each of y'all. I just want to fucking cigarette. I know exactly what I'm fucking with. Yeah! You already said it. I got a cigarette.
No, I don't.
Fuck this shit.
Because I don't take fucking tobacco.
Take what?
I don't smoke tobacco.
What do you do?
I smoke weed.
God gives his hardest battles to his strongest soldiers. Love you, Chris.
Go to privacy, please. Get your running through your withdrawals of tobacco.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm just going crazy. I thought
just do what you gotta do, alright? I just need some time on that.
Yeah, take a night.
Get rid of the fucking homeless cat. Keep your shoes on. Just keep your shoes on. You can't. What are you talking about? Bag under your head.
Eat that little tweaker, Chris. You are a game-bred pit bull.
I don't know. Just find there's some heavy flashbacks, that's all.
Nick wants to talk to you. He's in bedroom 3.
What?
You go to bedroom 3 and talk to Nick?
Yeah, it's just, need one here.
Okay, I can tell him to come in here too.
Just don't give me a moment, I'll be over.
Okay. Chris is in there.
There you go.
Where'd you get this from?
Hot flash? Key flash? Key flash? Or I just wanted to have a sense for it.
Flashback.
Flashback. I get those myself, actually. Okay. Okay, Chris.
I know it's just Chip's job.
What is it?
I know it's just Chip's job.
You don't know what Chip's job is?
I said I know it's just Chip's job.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's getting your skin? Did he do something specific though?
No, it's just the intensity is kind of
Catching you, yeah.
bringing some flashbacks up of.
You guys got questions of the bathroom?
You ready to do that one? Alright, fair enough.
It's just bringing some flashbacks up, and it's just.
Just on you know, do you feel safe though right now?
Physically, yeah.
Physically, yeah.
Mentally, I have to torture my own mind. I've been through worse, for sure, but
Yeah.
that intensity.
When did you check out from everybody else?
Huh?
Like how long ago did you check out from everybody else and try to like solo it before I came here?
Just looking for nearly half hour. It's the garage, trying to go through it, and it was still kind of a little tense, and I just had to come up and lay it down. I felt like I shouldn't fucking come up here. I should stay down there.
No. I mean, I kind of asked for everybody's attention, so I kind of, I hugely appreciate it, you making yourself available. It being a flashback and stuff and having to do with your past, I don't really want to encroach on you at all. I do want you to let you know that I believe you're safe here. And I'm gonna double check.
I don't know, physically, I'm just that.
Yeah.
I'm rushing home fucking brain right now. I've got a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Not medicated for what I'm supposed to be, and it's not even a fault of my own. I've tried to see a doctor, but Michigan's one of the worst health systems out there. So right now I'm kind of.
How have you been sleeping while you're here? Out of curiosity, I work
A lot better than I do at home, for sure.
For sure?
Yeah. Because at home I get maybe 2 to 3 hours a night. Here I've got maybe 4 or 5.
Now, for me, that sounds like stress that keeps you up at night, and I'm just trying to say that it sounds like maybe, yes, you're a little less stressed, but you're very stressed right now, right? So, we can definitely make sure, like, you're necessarily less stressed out, like, from the perspective of the evening of it. I just want you to be aware that I think some of these, there's going to be like an event again tonight and stuff, and as far as I understand, and I'm just trying to, right now, recognizing your circumstances, I just want to make sure this event goes in such a way that, if you need more
What's
space.
happening? What's happening tonight?
Oh, I think they're just going to do a little contest. So if you were supposed to compete specifically, I don't really know exactly right now. I was trying to just kind of do
I'm gonna push
one-on-one.
myself through, and I just have a beer filled beforehand.
Yeah, I mean,
When you put it like this, I've had to literally fight bloody for my life before multiple times a year. The intensity that guy's going through is the same exact intensity that attacked me with. If not a bit worse, which is what pisses me off right now because I've been through so much worse.
okay.
I've had people on top of me with knives trying to fucking kill me. I've dealt with it. I fucking month for a year. It shouldn't get to me.
No, man. No.
I was stuck inside my.
That's not fair, Chip. You can't put too much pressure on yourself, brother. That's crazy, man. I know what you mean by that. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna talk about myself to down your circumstances. But I think that's crazy that happened to you in general, sir. If no one's ever talked to you like that and told you that wasn't necessarily cool that happened to you.
No, because the only person I ever talked to really about it told me I deserved it.
Well, bro, they know. Let's just be clear. Life and death is not something for any one man to decide for. I think that's why there's the higher power. If you ever watch Highlander, I think the suicide deals.
I don't watch movies much.
Yup. You know, Highlander, they got this idea of like, if you're the source, you become immortal. So you have to kill all the immortals in order to become the perfect immortal. And so, it doesn't really. I just brought up they have a sense for a source. So I don't think the source is out here to terrorize anybody. But let me be clear, Chris. What you're doing today and trying to do this competition, if we have a police officer outside, because what you guys are doing is an event that's supposed to entertain just random people.
Yeah.
Right? And so because you're here to be an entertainer, there's definitely going to be, and it's a live action thing, right?
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of miscommunication, a lot of confusions. But as far as outside of the competition, I want you to understand that you are safe here. We have a police officer out here. That whole swatting thing that happened, that you might have been aware of, how it happened to this house, that police officer is here. So from the perspective of what you just told me, I just wanted you to know that having had such like a violent experiences, that we're not going to let that happen to you, in the sense that we just want you to compete.
I know I'm physically safe. I know I'm physically safe.
So that's the mental right now.
I'm just a prisoner of my own mind right now.
Okay. Chip. Fair enough.
But a prisoner of a while. I'm just trying to
Do you feel like
pull
when
myself together.
you do these events that you get a chance to like
I don't
forget
do
about
this
some of this
often.
stuff?
I don't do shit like this too much.
So prior
Almost at
to,
all.
just out of curiosity, prior to Chip being here, you kind of were.
It's a little bit more chill, more relaxed. I can handle it.
But did you experience triggers while you were here?
There was a handful of times, but nothing.
Typically, you
severe
control it.
like this.
Right now, you have a trigger Chip specifically.
Yeah,
Just-
just how intense it is with him. It's like, it's nothing against him, it's just how intense.
No, it's understandable. No. One of the things I had going on was I'm trying to figure out breaking shit around here, and I can easily drop shit, no problem. Now, as far as whether I'm going to do that, I'm not going to say yes or no because
I don't want him to just drop it because he's triggering me. That wouldn't be right.
Yeah, well, what I was going to say to you was I feel like this was an experience that, you know, I won't lie, I think I don't know if anybody knew that about you specifically, and this is a live event.
Yeah.
People are like paying attention. I don't necessarily, I can't confirm whether or not they heard what you told me. I'm not necessarily trying to talk loud enough for them to hear me. I'm just trying to talk loud enough for you to hear me.
I don't care if they hear it. There have been people who witnessed it online. There's evidence all over fucking Reddit what happened. Go all the way back to 2019, 2021 Valentine's Day. There's not like it is public knowledge.
Is any of that shit happening though ongoing?
No.
Okay.
I think fucking God.
You fucking God, I feel you right there.
How do
Yeah, brother. Sometimes it's all that matters, man. I had a guy that was trying to fuck over my left tooth, bro. Dead ass. Actually, there was a whole group of them. They all trying to pin me on shit that they were doing. And I had to, like, figure it all out for myself.
I'm just contract. Well, you know, I'm just contract. Couldn't pull myself out. I could hear one string. I'm just thinking to myself, just call the fuck up here. Just call the fuck up here. I have this text is often they don't get this intense often. really,
I feel you on that.
holds me, from reality, puts me back in time.
Yeah.
Smell the blood, you can feel the weight of them on top of you. You can feel the, when you get close, you can feel his breath. It breaks me from reality. And I had it kind of go back severe over a long time.
Do you look at all like Chip? Just out of curiosity, this gentleman?
No.
So it's the alien.
No, this guy was a lot bigger than fucking Chip. He was my size.
But his Chip's
And
mannerisms. I get you.
the intensity of how this person would act matches Chip. That's really the only thing that's the connection point there is
You told me that.
intensity because
You made that clear to me.
this person I spent almost a year and a half as a roommate with, and he used to be a friend of mine, and like about 2 months, even talked to him about bills, paying his part of rent and shit. He started screaming how it isn't his problem, and started threatening suicide, and he'd run to the kitchen, and he'd go grabbing pills, or he'd grab a knife and start sawing his hands, and of course, he was running, and I tried to stop him, and every fucking time, if he didn't already have the knife in his hand, he'd be grabbing it and putting it right to me, he would stop me. And how many times the DCPD had to pull him off of me? How many times I had to clean his blood in my kitchen from a common area of the complex? How many times I begged them to keep him? They wouldn't do it because he's mentally disabled like me. They literally told me they wouldn't keep it. They wouldn't keep it more than a night.
You're stuck.
I was stuck for a year. And of course, I had a shitty manager who was stealing 90% of my money and barely making it by. He put me in a situation where I lost my car. So it wasn't like I could just get away from this guy.
But it's over now, though. Alright, and we're here. We're here. It's over. Yeah, it's over, Chris. It's over. It's over. Not because you gave up, not because you did anything wrong, because you did your best. You did your best, and it meant something to someone along the way. Okay? Understand that? And now you're being called to do something different. There's no doubt about that. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone still do that, first of all. That's the God honest truth. Even the mentally disabled need to, feel some sort of love. And it sounds like you're that gentleman's, member of love. You know what I mean? And, the crazy thing about love, Chris, is it's not, it's given because it hurts. Okay? It's not something you can take from anybody. And if there's anything to say, it sounds like this gentleman was trying to take away from people. And when you were giving it to him, he couldn't take yours specifically from you. Okay? Right? And so, that might have been shitty. But as far as I'm concerned, that's something specific. What I would like to ask, though, and then we can maybe use, because you brought up a couple ideas that I wanted to, because my job is to help people with their careers. And I charge a lot, but I also, I'm also here right now, so money doesn't matter. What I wanted to know were, what might be the specific triggers, because where I'm coming from is, I can tell you a couple triggers for me. If someone's right now, the fact that those guys are in the other room and they're banging shit around, that triggers me.
It's
When I hear sexual noises in a room outside of where I am, I get freaked right the fuck out. I had a situation as a child growing up where there was sexual activity at avoidable moments of time throughout my day or something in my life. Right? Where it's like, okay, maybe I can just go outside during the day, but right now it's the middle of the night, I can't go outside. So I had that going on, dude. Just to be clear with you, the reason why I'm asking, I want to know what our specific triggers is because
just when shit gets really intense, that shit's getting it's not so much the banging or the relaxed kind of stretch. I've literally been through worse, but it's just when it gets that fucking intense, especially without treatments around it, kind of
your personal treatment.
This is a treatment because I don't think so. I think right now, my refills, I'm just doing 12 pills a day.
If I can get you high tonight, that'd be cool.
No,
Not tonight.
I want to hold myself to going through this without it.
Cool.
I promised all my friends, and no, I'm going to do this. Like, you sure you can do this? This is.
Right.
You deal with a lot of this, and that's all. No, I gotta do this for myself. I gotta show people that, like, no, I'm not addicted to fucking weed. I'm not addicted to THC. I gotta show people that this is not something that is a chemical addiction. It is a habit addiction that can be broken simply and easily. When I get done with this, it's only gonna make that fucking first bomb recommended place just so much better.
Yeah, fair. No.
I'm gonna take moments to just disconnect, fucking, whatever,
Okay.
just,
Now let me ask the one last question, then I want to talk to you a little bit about your career. Chip's behavior were to become less triggering because we talked to him, right? What I want to know about you is if you became uncomfortable around him, do you think that might help you with faith in the people around you? Why I pose it like that to you, Chris, specifically, is because your prior triggers of that individual, there may have not been any change ever going to happen, but I have a sneaky suspicion I can elicit a change in Chip. And I just want to know, like.
I'm just gonna say this.
Uh-huh.
If you want to talk to him, go ahead. I'm not trying to force him into talking because,
No.
like Vance explained, he's dealing with addiction himself, and I've been around people who've been addicted to some pretty horrid shit, and I'm not trying to come off as judgy or pissed with him. It's just
No. Now I know. Now you just told me about that. I can see why. No. Where I'm coming from is I'm not going to talk to him about making you feel more comfortable. I'm going to just talk to him about his behavior.
yeah.
And to be clear, where I'm coming from is there's a part of this where I can guarantee you there's going to be no violence from Chip. In one regard, I can actually guarantee that to you. Okay? Because I run this shit in this building. Okay? I'm the one who runs it. Besides Jason, and I'm a little pissed off at Jason right now because I found out he's breaking the fucking cabinets.
Yeah.
So, to be super clear, Chip isn't allowed to hurt you, and nobody's allowed to hurt you under any circumstances. As far as, right? But what I want to be clear though is, when people do change around you, that's your opportunity to capitalize in a positive way. And I'm just trying to recognize, is that possible with you? Is your mind gonna let you relax if the behavior changes?
And
From your own personal experience?
It can relax, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it just takes me a moment to breathe. And places sometimes you just kind of wait group for a moment and just slow together.
Look at what I'm thinking right now is I spent a decent amount of time just talking about all that. I don't know. I guess I was actually just trying to help you feel better, but I understand where you're coming from. I've been like that too. No, you're good. You can you make sense of it all, right? I wanted to understand. You mentioned something about that you had a manager.
Yeah.
And what projects were you guys working on? Like the personal influencers?
So I brought him on. He was supposed to sell video editing, recording, general management, just kind of like reaching out, sponsorships, things like that. And for the first few months it went well. What people didn't know about the background was I was homeless during a literal blizzard in Michigan where every day it was negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit. I had no humidity ban. I had no place to go. I couldn't go to this guy's place. I had to shower and warm up. Basically screaming out, "You're a fucking retard, fuck out of my house."
That was your manager? Or the other one?
No, this is manager now. This is manager.
Alright, back off. No, alright. You gonna use the restroom?
Yes. Hey, we're okay, bro.
Alright.
Basically every day it was screaming in my face how I'm retard, how I'm less than him, how many concerns I have are something he doesn't give a fuck about.
Alright,
So I
so
had to work in the morning, he would scream, literally top of his lungs screaming how he was going to crash my dad, didn't give a fuck. But hopefully he sent me to the good shit, fucking, it got tense.
Michigan.
Yeah.
You're okay, yeah, okay.
And,
It adds
he
up.
holds, I don't know if he still got it, still or not, but he has held the only guy I've ever taken it hostage for a while and trying to blackmail it with it.
In the sense of like you could criminally be charged?
No,
No.
not like that, no. It's just a single photo of me, there's someone I was dating online, and I went to the 40s, but she's a little freaky, actually, one shot or shit, we had her Facebook, screenshot, and deleted my Facebook, we had every photo of me, my mother, and my father together, had photos of my hug and stuff, and
Okay, Chris,
I'm not trying to sit here and...
No, Chris, this is...
It's happened, and...
Let me ask you this, does any of the guys that are running this know any of this about you?
What?
Am I the only one who knows this about you right now? Technically,
I
besides like
believe
the
I
public
brought it
stuff?
up with Bullshit a few times where he personally sent me. We were working on getting the soft overview of it, but I don't think they understand just how intense that stuff was. It's not.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's not at that time.
You're not really trying to be it.
Yeah, I'm not. Unless I absolutely have it, they're trying to talk about it. It's just like.
Well, there's two things, Chris. I'm going to tell you right off the bat. There's going to be something up front that need to know this about you, A. There's other people that don't need to know any of it because they're not involved. But the thing that strikes me directly is I think your financial circumstances as far as what you want to do with your life and everything like that, that all makes sense to me. I think what you have a problem for is meeting nice and good people that can help you be a better person you're trying to become. And so, to be clear about that, there's only two ways of doing that. First of all, you have to start recognizing people who understand relationships and actually like understanding how they manage relationships. And the other thing too is, it's the harder part, kind of like with the women thing. You got to just go out there and expose yourself to a lot of people until you dial in on a way of dealing with people. between both those steps, okay, as far as how you're trying to manage your life and collaborate with people, and especially if this is a collaborative business that you're getting yourself involved in, is your personal frame. You ever heard of that expression? Your personal frame is how you stand, your persona, in your mannerisms. The only thing that makes a difference in people when it comes to someone's personal frame is consistency. Okay? So what I mean by that, a good chip, if I were to go talk to him and say, hey man, X, Y, and Z has to stop, it would be his personal frame that he would have to change. And if he was inconsistent, now he's less of a value to me.
Yeah.
Now it's personal, but that doesn't mean he's any less valuable as a human.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you just keep in mind that those are three different ideas. First one is the collaboration, right?
Yeah.
Requires you to tell your story.
Today.
Is your personal frame and maintaining it with integrity. Now, between all three of those things, having a 9 to 5, 9 in the sense of okay, living expenses figured out and you're working on your fortune, I think you really have a passion for what you want to do with that time of yours.
Yeah.
I really want you to become better at making friends. And making friends isn't doing stuff for other people. It's being a reliable person in someone's life. So you sounded like a reliable friend to that gentleman, and he didn't seem like, you really enough to be specific, he didn't seem like a reliable friend to you. Your manager, where you were trying to do all the hard work and everything like that, didn't seem like he wanted to be a reliable manager. I don't want to dismiss your part in choosing to work with him.
Yeah, so it's not all a mistake there.
But what I want to emphasize about that part is that you saw something good, and I just want you to clean up those lenses so you see the good for what it really is. And I think, maybe not Gold Strikers specifically, but there's a community of people involved in fishing as far as what it is, right? And fans, for that matter. I really would love you to, it's kind of like choose your battles, but pick and choose your friends specifically, right?
Yeah.
And anytime things get crazy like that, reach out to people that actually can genuinely hear you out, kind of like I did today. Does that make sense? And recognize those people that they did that, and it'd be cool if you could just be who they're expecting you to be, and that's why they're talking to you in the first place, right?
Yeah.
Right. So man, look at when you're in a situation like this, and you kind of like do like anytime I've been in your shoes, I kind of like to just clean up, take a shower, get myself freshened up. I don't know when's the last time you had to shower while you were here.
Early this morning.
Yeah, right, fair. But you had a trigger, so I'm just gonna say, just make yourself feel pampered or something. Just when this event happens, just try to be ready for it. I want to be clear. There is a part of what took place today that may be possibly rectified immediately. Okay, no promises as far as like what the experience is going to be.
Yeah.
But I just want to make it clear that like we're here to gaslight if we are at all, but we're not here to trigger you. Okay. And thank you for just letting me know like what was going on and stuff.
I don't like to talk about it too often. But yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm like a stranger, complete stranger. So that was really brave of you, and I'm gonna go and just talk with everybody else. I was a little pissed off about some shit, but your circumstances kind of makes me seem less. Well, not quite. If it has to do with money for me, it's gonna be intense. Right? But Chris, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
And Nicholas Camino, sir. And you can talk to me anytime under any circumstances when you leave this place. Without divulging anything about myself too much. I just want to be clear that I don't believe you dealt with that because you deserved it. I think you dealt with that because you had love in your heart. Okay. And where that love is in you, start working on it. Okay, sir? No, thank you, Chris. Come here, man. No, brother. No, brother. We're not here to. This is for you guys more than it is for me. Let me tell you, okay? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. It's for you guys.
I'll probably just be up here a little longer. I'll probably end up coming down. I just. I'm gonna finish collecting myself.
Yeah. Do it.
Just like I said, it's not violence, but I've dealt with that kind of shit. I've been around it on a fucking airsofter, so I'm all for shit like that, going fucking crazy and shit. Like,
No.
when it gets to that intensity and that very clear like frustration and anger in it is where it gets me. And it's just
Yeah, dude.
do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna get myself pulled back together.
Don't be afraid to get fluids in you, hey? And rinse off. And I was playing with this on you because I thought it was fun to play.
Yeah, I scared earlier, so I just pull one of the bars off the frame, just like.
Nah, cool. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you.
Chris.
Seriously.
No doubt. No doubt.
Hang in there, bud.
Yeah, I'll be down.
What's that?
I'll probably down in a few minutes.
What's it?
Just up down there in a few. I just gotta
Collect.
collect myself. Yeah,
Hey, yeah, no. Just keep in mind it's the game. You gotta play it.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Breathe. So I'll label.
So. Oh,
I didn't.
So you got me! Get the fuck away from me, dude! Seriously! Fucking leg is bleeding.
Who did it?
Fucking Frank! My fucking leg's bleeding now!
Holy shit.
Fucking spit this shit, bro. No more shit in there because I'm not gonna let people fuck with my stuff. My fucking leg's bleeding.
Boink boink. Where is my makeup? Boink boink. I need to look like a 15-year-old.
I know where my makeup is.
Shut the fuck up, you fat cat. You see it finish them, become the bitch.
Lefty.
Who just came to my
Probably one day. Chip or whatever.
What?
Probably Chip. He's got no more best.
He's in there?
They're in there talking now. In one day.
You don't think about it everywhere. Love you, bud.
Okay, so you...
Really?
I am for real. I never meant to fuck up the fish tank. I'll I am for real. Which way that
Such talent.
I'm asking for a band-aid.
Fuck off. Moving.
Oh, he's getting nice.
Nobody gives a fuck.
I think we dressed over as you stuck a leg on.
Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. You're just fat flies don't give a fuck. You're not smoking crack right now. You're just trying. You're just smoking crack. In the basement.
You got crack?
Nah, the status flies smoking crack in the basement.
If you have some crack, we should give it to Chris.
You're fucking
We're not
spreading
Chris.
out. You're
Shit.
smoking crack.
Yeah, Chris.
Some crank. We need some crank.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'll find the cat.
Smoking crack.
Oh, that thing went flying.
Staff is smoking crack. With his crack ass crackers.
There's a lot of crackers in the house.
Yeah. Crack in the house, smoking crack ass crack. You know what I did? I didn't do any physical damage, I just did mental damage. And it worked. Like don't chat off this time. You have to deal with damage control or something.
Chris, please don't leave. We love you, bro.
I'm not.
You're not leaving, right?
No.
I'm happy you
Mag's on me for instinctual purpose.
Yeah. You're good. You're very entertaining. I think you'll be good for the show.
No, my instincts are just trying to keep going and tell them to keep behind me.
Chris, you are killing it.
Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Excited instincts right now are kind of kicking in. I don't know what the hell is going on right now and everything.
Nobody knows what's going on. It's mayhem. It's anarchy right now. The staff is like.
Is the show in the trunk right now?
To say the least. Yeah.
At the least.
I feel sorry. I broke everything.
This might be the last episode.
You think so?
Simon, what do you think?
I don't know.
We all love you. She spoke. It's called being mentally damaged. Signing out.
Yeah, you know, I'm mentally damaged. You know, yeah, so, I don't know. Man.
No more cigarettes.
No more cigarettes?
No more cigarettes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's somewhere.
What can I do the next one?
You do me that. What do you do me?
You want to go meet? You want
Yeah,
to
I need your help. Yeah, I need your help.
Yeah,
You already know what you're talking about. Show me a beer and shit. Show me a beer.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Why do you show me a beer?
I feel like it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Are you doing me some career wise?
It might be. I don't know. makes good stuff then. Could be. Did you talk to you yet?
He's local, man. I'm trying to bring myself back down. So I can burn all those. I just got through.
Just
A flashback.
he's a smart guy. What he says is what's best for the show. Just think, you're here to make a show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just go back to myself back for a moment.
Yeah. No, I get you. I get you.
This whole fucking place is trash.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
Nothing new. Nothing new.
Nothing happening in Sunday.
Good.
If I even wanted to leave, I can't even fucking take my luggage out of there. Cause it's just a big pile of shit. Like that's just fucking like this shit's like too much.
It's
Like
disgusting.
I don't know how this fucking like. You gotta have rules for this type of shit.
I know. They should have rules.
Like this stuff like that's just too fucking far.
100%. Right?
Like whoever does something that's fucking fine. But like shitting in the club, like that's a fucking biohazard.
100%.
Like that's too fucking much.
It's 100. It's 100%.
I understand people want me gone, but that's too fucking much.
What the fuck just happened? Someone get their ass kicked in? I'm waiting for a fucking day like this. Everyone okay up there?
Disgusting.
So
Just holler.
You want to come see
it
it?
goes like this. It goes like this. Say,
Chip did.
Yeah.
We just screwed out this.
Man, somebody.
Okay.
Chip did.
Yeah.
We just screwed out this.
Somebody.
Is Joseph here?
Okay, come on.